are in. Brakes. Yep, they're good. Mixture set. Rich. Carb heat is cold. So what I'm doing now is putting some gasoline actually in the engine, just beyond the carburetor. Probably don't need much more than that, but we'll give it two just to say we did. Alright, that's in and locked. Keys are in. That was cracked. Other area is clear. Master's on. We got power. Clear prop! Got oil clear? Yeah, that way. Get it right up to you. Just barely touch your lips.
Is that good?
As long as you can hear yourself when you speak, that should be good.
Yeah, I can. You hear me good?
Okay, let's see.
Squawk 5275. Departure frequency will be Greer departure on 118.8.
Greer 118.8, Squawk 5275. Long to tower.
Roger. P5824, Donaldson Tower, back taxi full length runway 23 from Bravo 2.
Now, it'll take me a little bit. We got to get the oil pressure or oil temperature up to a certain range before I can even really go anywhere.
Oh, okay.
And it's not too awful hot in here, I don't guess.
I don't think it feels bad.
I got sunglasses, but they are so dark, I can't see the instruments. Robert got them for me as a gift. They're prescription Ray-Bans.
Oh.
But I can't
see.
Yeah, they're so dark, I can't see the instruments.
Oh, yeah.
But just in case, I'm going to leave them up front here, just in case I got to have them. So I don't always have to have the instruments to go out and lollygag, but I do need them when I'm coming back in. Okay. Transponders on 1200, flaps are up, radios are set. I'll move a little bit here. Make sure my gauges are gauging. So now I'm going to check the compass and this, make sure they're working, as well as the brakes. Got brakes. We're going to make a little turn here. So I'm showing a turn, showing a turn, showing a turn. That's a retired commuter plane.
Oh.
Now it's a cargo plane. It's an old Embraer. A C-130.
Is it a cargo plane?
No, that's a military plane.
Oh.
That's actually a Lockheed.
Oh, I see Lockheed Martin on it now.
I don't know, that may be a demo 130 or something. But yeah, Lockheed's over there and they work on a lot of those military transports and heavy haulers. Okay, I got me a little RPM. I'll go out here and run it up just a little bit, check my magnetos real quick before I go on down. That'll give him a little time to go so we don't have to deal with jet wash from him. There is such a thing if you've watched Top Gun before.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to it though.
That's what killed Goose. What are you talking about?
Oh, is that what killed Goose?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I should have paid more attention.
Yeah, the engine stalled and the guy's jet washed in front of him.
Oh.
Double check the magnetos, make sure my spark plugs don't need cleaned up.
It is pretty today.
It is a nice day. Looks good. Looks good. I always like that. Looks good. Some temperature on us. Cowboy's gonna take off down there. Alright, now what I'm gonna do is ask for a northwest departure. We'll head out toward Table Rock and Caesar's Head.
Okay. That'd be pretty.
When we take off, if for some weird reason you don't feel like you can do it, then you tell me why we're here and we'll just come right back around and land. It's no big deal.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Donaldson Ground, Skyhawk 3542 Sierra at the Jet Center. I'd like to taxi VFR to the northwest, please.
Lockheed 5824, Donaldson Tower, runway 23. Fly runway heading, maintain at or below 2,500, so advised, cleared for takeoff. Says 3542 Sierra, Donaldson Ground, runway 23, taxi via Alpha Alpha 4. Winds 240 at 7, altimeter is 2987.
Alpha Alpha 4, 2342 Sierra. I steer the airplane on the ground with my feet.
Just by your feet?
Yep. See?
Oh.
So each pedal has controls each wheel. So the right pedal controls the right wheel, left pedal controls the left brake. And then the nose wheel just kind of has bungee cords between these pedals. So you can push on the pedal and it'll turn the rudder in the back, and usually that's enough authority and then kind of tug at the nose wheel that it will do what you want it to do. If you needed to make a harder turn, then you step on that particular brake in the direction you're going and it'll pivot right on that wheel. Kind of like a bulldozer or something.
I didn't know it did it like that.
Lockheed 5824, have a good flight, contact rear departure.
Go ahead and do another run up. Give a few minutes for that wind to blow that turbulence off there. Okay. Better. Flight controls for incorrect. Oops.
Sorry.
That's alright. Down, up. Yeah, I shouldn't have to have anything that wild anyway. If you do, you just raise your hands up. Okay. Trim 6 back off. 140 on the heading indicator. Turn coordinator. Running 1,600.
Take a picture of the runway?
Yeah. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Donaldson Tower, Skyhawk 3542 Alpha 4 at 23, ready for departure.
35420 Donaldson Tower, runway 23 at Alpha 4. Caution wake turbulence from the C-130 departed earlier. Turn right on course, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, right turn, caution wake turbulence 420.
42 Sierra, and remain clear of Greenville downtown's class Delta. Also maintain outer below 2,500 to clear of my class Delta.
Affirmative, sir. I'll keep clear of the Greenville Delta and stay below 2,500 until I'm out of your Delta. Alrighty. Engine looks good. Airspeed's alive. What do you think?
It's really pretty cool.
Not real fast, and this is kind of what I mean by bouncing around.
Yeah.
It'll pitch us a little bit here and there, but
And it's like it just, I can't believe how smooth it was coming up.
these were built as training aircraft, so they're not fast. They don't maneuver. I mean, they do good maneuvers if you want them to, but they're really not designed to do any kind of aerobatics or anything weird like that. They're pretty gentle.
Now, is this as high as we go?
No, we'll go up higher. We're only at 1,500 feet, which means we're about 500 foot above the ground.
Oh, okay.
If it stays this nice, I'd like to climb maybe about 3,500 feet. So be about 2,500 foot above the ground. And then what I like to do is when we get close to Table Rock, I'll show you there's kind of a notch in it. And I like to fly through that notch, maybe a couple 100-foot clearance.
Uh-huh.
And then what we do is pull the power back and push the nose down and then fly under Table Rock. Or you can look up at people if they're there sitting.
Well, that's cool.
We're about 24 miles from Table Rock, and it'll take us about 16, 17 minutes to get there.
That's amazing.
A lot better than trying to drive it.
Oh, yeah.
Just trying to watch my map, make sure I don't get in Greenville's airspace. I don't think I will go in this direction. I'll wait.
What is that down there?
Where at?
Right on the right down here is a pool of water and...
That's a treatment plant over there, it looks like. So
Oh.
that's probably a quarry of some sort or asphalt plant.
Yeah.
We're in a climb, and we're indicating about 85 miles an hour. We're kind of floating into the wind, so you see we're only covering the ground at about 76 knots, so that would be 80 miles an hour or so.
Oh, okay. Is that Greenville to the right, downtown Greenville?
Yes, that's downtown Greenville right there.
It looks small from up here.
Yeah. I figured it'd be a lot hazier than what it is.
Now it looks hazier over the mountains, but is that just from the distance we're at?
It's from the humidity and
Oh, okay.
just the quality of the air. If you go early in the morning and it's not a real humid day, that'll be crystal clear. It's amazing.
It's really pretty though.
See what you're looking at, that first row of mountains there is probably 25 or 30 miles at this point.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Doesn't look that far.
Nope. This is where we'll level off for now. Get a little speed. Off the power a little bit. So this little wheel, I'm turning down here on the floor. What's called the trim, the elevator trim. What it takes the force off this yoke. Pulling and pushing kind of levels it out, so I don't have to fight it too awful much. Helps me keep it at a certain altitude.
American 2351 says you had a 26.25. After Masada, Dirk, Piglet, American 2351.
And Center American 1791 with you. Descended to cross JJ 5270.
Oh, that's Saluda Dam Road.
Yep. Take as many pictures as you feel like you want to take.
American 17.
Split 11 and 250, American 2350.
On Donaldson ground, say again.
We're at a 250 now, American 2350.
Lockheed 5818.
Bruce. Thanks, you going over to GMU? Yes, we are.
We'll be behind you, and have a good flight.
Thank you. County 224 Bravo Golf, turning downwind 261.
You can, through the haze,
Go, Travis, down
you
here.
can sort of see the notch right straight off the nose of the airplane.
Chest intersection and a 4 mile left turn.
Oh, yeah.
That's Table Rock, just to the right of that notch.
Oh, okay.
fire down there. Somebody's got a fire going.
Yeah. Right, that's Table Rock, right?
Yep. See where that sheer face is, the rock face in front of us?
Uh-huh.
That notch where it comes down, there's a notch there.
Uh-huh.
That's typically where I pass through, and that all that area on the right of it's Table Rock.
Oh, okay.
What I usually do, it's not super duper bumpy, so, but I never can remember what the clearance is on that pass, so I'm not gonna get crazy. I'll go through that pass, and we'll pull the power, and we'll drop down a little bit. See if we can get down low enough and fly over Table Rock Reservoir, and then we'll go on down that way toward Caesar's Head.
Okay.
Now Caesar's Head will be off my side. You'll have to kind of look in front or behind me or something when we get there. I won't get super duper close to that.
This is fun to do after work on a Monday.
Yep. Just do it a lot more than I did when I first got the thing. So we're actually 7.5 miles from that pass now.
Oh, wow.
Actually, it's a lot nicer than I figured it'd be up here. Of course, when we get back down low, when we get ready to land, it will kind of beat us up a little bit.
It's really pretty. To look at the mountains like this.
Yep. I was hoping you'd enjoy it.
It looks like you could just run over them. Like they'd be nothing.
When I took Tina to see her grandma for the last time, we flew over the whole Appalachians and the Smokies and everything going up home.
Oh, God.
But I had to get up to 7,500 to clear them. It was early in the morning, so that all the valleys, as we were going all the way almost to West Virginia before it started getting real hot, they were full of clouds, all the fog down in the valleys. It was real pretty pictures. I think you've seen some of them.
Yeah. Funny, I don't see the propeller, but when I take my picture, you can see it.
Yep, the shutter speed slows it down. Now it will get kind of bumpy once we get it right in here and mix with these mountains.
Oh, okay.
I'd just be glad to get that sun out of my
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, I'm a lot higher than I need to be. For some reason, I got 4,300 or 3,300 feet in my head is what we used to pass that at. I don't do it a lot anymore. We always did that when we were students and the instructor wasn't around. Of course, the instructor was dumb enough to show me the first time. You know, Shannon, the girl that worked for us on the inventory? Yeah, she was dumb enough to show me this run one time.
Yeah.
Now, don't do that without me. Wrong.
So cool.
A lot of water down here.
Yeah. I bet it's pretty to come through here in the fall.
It is. They start turning colors. Don't see anybody up there, do you?
No.
500.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I did manage to get you 100. I was hoping not to do it without too much force. How you like that?
That was awesome.
Now my instructor, well, Shannon, has told me that she's actually come through here on that run and people with their legs dangled over eating lunch waving at her as she came through.
Really?
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
All that up in there is the homes on Caesar's Head, and there's all the Caesar's Head right there in front of us.
Oh,
Light Tower and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
Can't pick out the exact spot where the observation place is yet. Should be 2 miles ahead of us. It should be pretty much dead ahead. Kind of on the left there.
I know this is going to sound dumb, but all these dark areas, is that where clouds are over them?
Certainly is.
Okay.
There's the observation tower. See the little white tank there?
Oh, yeah.
Table rock again.
That's pretty.
Okay, check this out. Just put one of your hands on the yoke. Yep. Right, just one hand, either side. Both hands if you feel like it, but need to kind of go that way a little bit. So turn us. Might have to be quite that gentle with it, but you're fine.
I don't want to go sideways.
You won't. I'm right here. And you see that white patch this way, not the one on the left, but the one right here. That's the direction we're going. That's back toward the airport.
Is that same fire we saw on the way out?
Yep.
Are we climbing back up?
Now that's why I'm bumping the yoke. But we're turning again. Need to turn that way a little bit. Kind of use that horizon as your level. Look, Mom, no hands. You've officially flown an airplane.
Hey. Cross that off my bucket list.
That's what I was thinking. You can now cross it off your bucket list.
Now, is it that white? We're going that way?
Yeah, over here. So you can keep going this way, actually, so we can stay out of everybody's airspace, and then because I'm sure he'll want us to come in on a downwind or something, we'll just kind of cruise in on the west side of the field. Back over this way a little bit.
Oscar 1130, 250.
Yep, and straighten her up right about here. You're good for now. That's the big battle, is always trying to keep it level.
Yeah.
Keep it from climbing, keep it from falling. Tina's sister-in-law, I took her for a ride. She'd never been in an airplane in her life. And I let her have the controls, and it was really, really windy. I shouldn't have done that. She got a hold of that thing, and it, gust of wind, picked up on one wing and just whipped this thing over about 30 degrees.
Oh no.
Scared the bejesus out of her.
I bet so.
You just gotta tell it who's flying. Don't let it fly you, you fly it. Takes a little getting used to, a little finesse.
Yeah, I can see how it
Yeah, we're going
would.
over after 260 Bravo.
Not like just being able to get in the car and step on the gas, is it?
Bravo, turn right
No.
to midfield Alpha 3, left on
Not
Alpha.
at all.
Taxi to Alpha, ramp this frequency.
All right, we'll stay with you. Alpha 3 to Alpha Gas 360 Bravo. Take away 1,250 knots to left 1130.
See, if you look real careful, you can make out in the hangars and stuff. Can't quite see the airport yet, but you can tell they're hangars.
Yeah.
Well, I think you passed your nighttime check ride flight, so anytime you want to take that sunrise flight or green, do it on a weekend if you like, or
Okay.
we can probably get away with it on a weekday. It'd just make the day kind of long.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have a way to go home and take a nap afterwards.
So neat. Look, everything looks so small.
I'm just tickled it's so nice up here tonight.
It's really pretty.
I think it's Paris Mountain right there on the left.
Oh, I bet it is. Looks small.
Yep, compared to what we were just flying through,
Yeah,
right?
looks real small.
Zero then take with 11,000.
No, have to sort of start descending here in a minute. And we're going to get beat up just a little bit.
2837, Pier 137.
Okay.
564.
Got to call him in about 2 miles.
Take with 564.
Now if you notice when I pull the throttle down, When I pull the throttle off, I'm not touching anything. The airplane actually starts to descend on its own.
Oh, okay.
Alpha Flight takes forward 289.
If I were to push the power back in, then it would start climbing on its own.
Oh, that's how it knows to climb?
Yeah, this, you know, this will move the airplane a little bit, but without power, it's nothing other than a speed control.
Oh.
Yeah, center Sterling 899 out of 279 for 250.
Donaldson Tower, Skyhawk 3542 Sierra is about 10 to the northwest of the field, inbound full stop.
Squawk 3542 Sierra, Donaldson Tower. Enter the midfield right downwind for runway 23 and remain clear of Greenville downtown's class Dublin.
Hey, affirmative, sir. We should be clear of it on our current path. I'll enter right midfield downwind from runway 23 for 42 Sierra.
That's 42 Sierra, roger, and the wind's 210 at 7 and altimeter's 2987.
Train trestle right there. You can see it in front of me.
Lots 1130 is pointing to the front. Did you say direct piglet for us a while back? Direct piglet, thank you.
That's the one that goes along Spooted Dam Road.
Guess that's a road under it. Surely it's not a river. I don't see anything water yet. There's a Greenville Pickens.
Oh.
2837, you descend.
That's got to be easily over there.
5818, Donaldson ground, runway 23.
Oh, where?
Taxi
Yeah, over
via
there.
Bravo 2, and then turn right on Bravo.
Yeah, that's easily back there. Because that's
Yep.
Rock Springs, Walmart.
Affirmative, runway 23, and hold short of taxiway Bravo 3 on Bravo.
How about just let me go through the drive-through down there for supper, nearest.
Well, center Southwest 16, we're out of 258 to 250.
I wonder what school that is.
Bus signal 11 and 250, Southwest 16.
It's 153.
Yep. Alright, yes, on both. Yep. Lights. Undercarriage. Mixture. Prop. Seat belts.
that Christopher trucks?
Yes.
Right there?
Yep. Right over there. See all the trucks lined up on the freeway?
Yeah.
Yep, that's our place.
Oh.
Another C-130 out there.
Oh, yeah. Now, is he landing or taking off?
He's just on taxi strip right now. He's probably going to take off here shortly.
Lockheed 5818, Donaldson ground. Roger, that's approved.
Tower 42 Sierra is midfield downwind, right downwind for runway 23.
42 Sierra, Donaldson Tower, you're in sight. Clear to land runway 23. Wind checks 220 at 5.
Clear to land 23, 42 Sierra. It should be Conisty Park down in there somewhere. It's all that wooded area right there.
Oh, yeah.
$500.
Not too bad.
Me.
had lots worse. A few better.
Sport 2 Sierra, first right turn at midfield Alpha 3, then taxi to the ramp this frequency.
Alpha 3 Alpha, the ramp with you, 42 Sierra. Have a good evening, guys.
Sir, thank you, you too.
Got you home safe and sound, just like I promised.
It was so cool. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Better get some air conditioning here. Whew. A little bit. About as close as you can get to heaven right now with actually having to go.
Yeah, that was just really amazing. I enjoyed that a lot.
Good. You know, Grant's welcome to do this anytime. We can get together, but I just want to make this special for you and I.
Yeah.
So we can go up in the dark now and watch the sunrise.
Yeah, that would be beautiful.
Who in the hell's buzzing around in a little Fiat convertible? Gosh, that sun's brutal in the evening.
Yeah.
It's in that plane that's sitting next to mine, that yellow and silver one there.
Yeah.
It's called a Sony. Sonics. It's got a Volkswagen engine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's an experimental. It's kit built. But luckily it's small enough I can drive right over top of it when I come into my parking space. I don't have to park out front and then push it back.
So cool.
Watch where I'm going, silly. They're staring at that airplane. And that is that.
Wow.